Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
What's good, y'all?
What's going on? Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. Salutations to all the people that free water take their time to tap in with us today. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all know what's going on. There was a little bit of technical difficulties, but we here still give you the program, man. Y'all know what's going on. Hood CNN, aka the No Snooze Button Show, morning show powered by the people for the people, man. Definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As you can see, I got the graveyard shit clicking again, so you jump back in. I got some dope content on the channel, so like, comment, subscribe on Big Ox Media on all platforms. You can hit him up on IG as well. My name is Contact. You already know the host that does the most, and I'm joined by my other brother in crime, man.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Happy to have y'all here on this beautiful Friday morning. Shit, the quote of the month. You know, we're not doing the quote of the day this month. It's just a straight month from my man Breezy. He said, "You can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep, man. Make sure y'all do that. But when you sleeping, don't hit that snooze button." Like Tex said, we are starting a little behind schedule today. So if you want to know what the weather's like, man, get your ass up and go outside.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough. Yo,
it's
God,
just,
go ahead, man.
Nah, just, you know, I know it's my fault that we running late, but shit, we running late either way.
Just figure it out, y'all. Listen, man. In a lot of places, it's dumb hot. Protect yourself, drink some water, you know what I'm saying? Don't do too much, you know what I'm saying? So that way, there's been a lot of cases where a lot of people have been passing out. There was a case about actually a couple of people ended up passing away due to the high heat and, you know, having complicated medical issues. So definitely watch out, stay hydrated, you know what I'm saying? Try not to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people that work outside too, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're taking your necessary breaks and stuff like that. It's going to be a hot couple of weeks upcoming. So
yeah, man. I know most of y'all not used to that heat, so y'all better get some water, man.
That's a fact.
But we do got a lot of exciting things going on, though. A lot of exciting things happening in the world. Let me just get straight into it, though, y'all. Let's get down to business.
I see. Nah, let me chill.
Oh shit. Stop that. We could start. Let's start here. Ryan Garcia. Wow.
Yo, holy smokes, man. Yo, low-key, I feel bad for Devin Haney, bro. I really feel bad for him, bro. I feel so bad.
Man, them PEDs ain't get that boy beat up.
Nah, low-key, yo, Devin Haney was gonna lose regardless because of the technique. Like, he wasn't patient. He fell into the trap and he kept getting hit with the same hits. It wasn't the fact that he was getting, yo. Well, go ahead, Ox. Introduce it, man. Because what the fuck, Devin Haney?
Come on, man. Them PEDs ain't getting beat up. He just got his ass whooped. But so, like I said, man, PEDs. Boxing star Ryan Garcia has been suspended 1 year after he reached a settlement with the New York State Athletic Commission following his positive test for the performance-enhancing drug Ostarine. I believe it's called Ostarine or Ostarine. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what really to say about this. He's still claiming that it wasn't true, that he didn't do it. He'll be losing a total of $1.7 million, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the total? Yeah, $1.7 million. That even Haney's people are saying that, like, they've never seen this type of fine. They're saying that this is extremely excessive. How much money they're taking from Ryan on top of a 1 year suspension.
As they should. That's the thing about it. It's your responsibility as a professional athlete to know what is going in and out of your body at all times. The response, nobody else's command. I understand you guys have trainers. I understand you have nutritionists. You have things could get tainted. I don't even understand what that means. You're the last line of defense for your own body. So it doesn't matter what anybody says. You're the last option. So you decide what's going to go in and what's going out. So you got to be held responsible for that. And if they catch you lacking, it is what it is. That's what it is. Just don't get caught lacking, if anything. But if you get caught lacking, you got to take whatever comes with that. And it is what it is. I don't feel bad for him. On top of that, too, you made a mockery. You made a mockery of the whole fight itself. To then stand on that and then have these things done on your name, it's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. But like you said, Ox, them PEDs did not do that to Haney. Haney was not compared to it is levels to his Ox. When I watched that Frank Martin and Tank fight, then we saw the Tank and Garcia fight, then you see Devin Haney fight. Different. It's levels. It's levels.
Right. I don't think I just don't believe that the PEDs whooped that boy ass like that. So
he wasn't patient. He kept hitting you with the same left hook. Like it's like, come on, bro. Like, were you watching film? Crazy, bro.
He didn't even look ready for that. But hey, I mean, still though, like you said, you don't follow the rules and there's consequences. My thing is it's been 20 plus years and they ain't been able to catch Brian yet, but they was able to catch Brian Garcia in a couple months, huh?
What the fuck? What the Ox? How did you get there? How did you go there? How did you get from here to here, bro? Come on, man.
I just felt like throwing a shot at Brian. It was unwarranted.
We can't be doing that, Ox. We can't, as a brother to a brother, you can't just be throwing these loose allegations around, brother. That's nasty work, man. Nasty work, man.
Yeah, I got some work for a brother here in a couple minutes. This a brother.
Come on, man.
We got brothers out here. We got brothers out here exploiting the people, manipulating the minds of the people.
You just saying anything? No. Yo. First of all, I swear to everything. You not only you got one of these, you got another one coming right up, son. Combination.
Let's move on. Let's move on to JJ Redick.
Right.
Congratulations to JJ Redick, Coach Redick.
Right.
Congratulations to Coach Redick. He just agreed to a new 5-year contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. Rob Pelinka obviously was hell bent on getting Coach Hurley from Connecticut. He turned the offer down, and Coach Redick got the job. I mean, some people don't feel like he's qualified. I think it's time. I think we should give him some time to see. I mean, I think he comes from a good coaching tree. Learning. I'm sure he learned a lot from Coach K. He played for some good coaches in the NBA. He had a long NBA career. I think he clearly knows the game. But knowing the game and coaching the game are two different things. So we'll see what happens. Here it says no experience required. There's a quick little segment here. It says no experience required. JJ Redick has never coached at the NBA level as a head coach or as an assistant coach. Other notable former players to achieve the feat, including Redick's former head coach Doc Rivers, who is the only such coach to win a title with the Celtics. Larry Bird was a coach that got a job with no experience in '97. Doc Rivers got a job with no experience in '99. Mark Jackson got experience with a job with no experience in 2011. Jason Kidd did it in 2013, and now JJ Redick. All former players. How do you feel about this?
Also, shout out to Isaiah Thomas. Also, shout out to Magic Johnson, who also did the same thing as a coach, coaching as a player. So salute to them, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just to add on to that, congrats on JJ. To be honest with you, I enjoy listening to him discuss basketball. I think we're going to. I don't know if he's going to continue. Obviously, there might be some. What's the word? There might be like conflict of interest. Speak about certain things and be a coach at the same time, because you're talking about game plan and what JJ tend to talk about. especially talking to other players, things of that. He talks to a lot of current players as well. So I think there might be some conflict of interest. So he probably might have to hold off on that. I think that Mind the Game joint might be out of here as well too, because that's definitely going to be, in my opinion, might be some conflict of interest in that aspect. But I'm going to say this. JJ, you put yourself in a really, really a tough position. If it works out, oh man, talk about you to the moon, right? It could go Pat Riley, right, and end up taking off, and you could be having a luxurious coaching career. It's a big gamble. Me personally, if I was in JJ's shoes, I wouldn't have taken that gamble. I don't think for the Lakers, I think especially with LeBron, you have such a short window, and I don't think you're going to be able to impose your will the way that you would want to. I think it's going to be more of a collaborative effort where it's going to be Bron and him working together, like hand in hand in that aspect, as well as the rest of the coaching staff. And I'm very curious to see how does he go? Does he go kind of like an older coaching staff, or does he kind of go with the younger guys? You know what I mean? Probably some of his former teammates, things of that nature that are in the coaching tree, or kind of just go former players where they, you know what I'm saying? Like try to do that aspect. I'm really interested to see. I think it's a tough gamble. I wouldn't have done it. And to be honest with you, I don't think the first year is going to work out. I think maybe the second year might work out. But the thing about it is you got LeBron James and you got AD. So who knows what can happen? You know what I'm saying? And you got the Lakers media cartel. So who knows what magical shit can happen, right? But with the current construction of that roster, it's a tough sell, man. It is a tough sell. But Jason, like you said, Ox, he does have the cachet and he does have the respect of other players, right? So those two things can already put you into the door and getting a connection with the teammates and try to build from there. So I'm curious to see. I just want to see what the rest of the roster looks like moving forward.
I think it's a win-win for JJ. You know, like, so you know what I mean. I think it's a win-win. Any Lakers job is going to be tough, but the Lakers they've already been successful in making the playoffs. I don't think there's, especially depending on what happens with Bron this season. I don't think the expectations are too high for JJ Redick, but at the same time, it is a Lakers job. You know what I'm saying? So we never know. I think JJ Redick is a big game hunter. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a big game hunter. I think he's in this for high stakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wants to go. I'm like, if I'm JJ Redick, there's no possible way I'm starting coaching that in Charlotte or something like that.
Right. I'm with you. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, for sure.
He got that top dog mentality. I think he's a big game hunter. So I think this is the proper way for him to go. You know, you look at him, he's a young dude, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's a young guy, he's charismatic, he talks his shit, you know what I'm saying? So he not no pushover, you know, sit around and let nobody play around in front of him, you know what I'm saying? He checking shit. So it's like, yeah, go ahead, JJ, do your thing. You're a big game hunter. He's not one of them docile humans that's like, let me play it safe. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
I'm with you.
We're hitting home runs out here, you know. So we'll see what happens.
To be fair,
JJ.
I agree with that too in that aspect, and then we could just move on from that. But I agree in that aspect, Ox, is that he's charismatic for sure, loves the game, and he's one of those psychopaths when it comes to the game. He's referred to himself as a psychopath when it comes to basketball. You know, he calls himself in that kind of Chris Paul, you know what I mean, mode where they just talk hoops, you know what I'm saying? And with those guys tend to be really good coach, like Rondo, all these guys. When they talk about hoops, you hear there's a different intensity and there's a different passion, especially when it concerns like you know, X's and O's, like right. A lot of people, we've seen it now more than ever, where there's a difference between people that kind of love the X's and O's about it, or they just love, like, you know, the aesthetics of basketball, like the outside thing. And I feel like JJ Redick is in that thing where he just lives and breathes basketball for no reason. Obviously, he has his family and things of that nature, but I think he's one of those true guys that just love that X's and O's thing. So, like you said, this is gonna be the biggest test. But if it pans out, you're on that highway to, you know what I mean, you're on that expressway to Pat Riley. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in that mode. So And
This one of those moves you make when you plan on being a legend. You know what I'm saying? When you plan on being one of the greats, this is what you do.
Who knows? This might be the start of the arc, man.
We got a super chat from J Dot.
Yes,
Not to be mistaken with K Dot. That's not somebody you want to be mistaken with right now. J Dot leaves a super chat and says they not like us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh?
My man Desto with the super chat said, "Morning, fellas. JJ the next Pat Riley and Ox. What you think about Monk's new contract?" Happy you brought that up. Desto was definitely about to get right into that. I'm super happy with Malik Monk re-signing with the Sacramento Kings for a 4-year, $78 million deal. I couldn't be happier. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably could have got 4 years, 100. That's what I think his value is. I think his value is something like that. But with him taking 78, I think that shows that we're not done. You know what I'm saying? This offseason, I think we're trying to conserve a little cap space, see what other moves we can make. I think we want to compete this coming year. So, I'm super happy that Malik Monk's staying in Sac. I couldn't be happier because I was sure he was out of there.
Mini Max Sauce belongs nowhere but Sacramento. Running with his man, De'Aaron Fox. You know what I'm saying? Mike Brown, a coach who believes in him, who's given put the ball in his hand multiple times to allow him to not only develop as a scorer, but also develop as a playmaker, be able to run the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we saw the impact and how pivotal he was when he was missed. When he went down, Sacramento went down right with him. So it is a very, very important piece. And salute to the Sacramento brass to understand that and move in real action. Now, I do gotta ask you this, Ox. Holy fucking smokes! How could Dezo, PBA on you? How the fuck did Chicago fuck this up? How did Chicago fuck this up? You let Caruso go for Josh, certified lover boy, something. Josh Giddey?
What's wrong with that?
They traded Caruso, who is by far
the most hyped player in the NBA.
No, I don't want to hear none of that, Ox. If you could say that, then you wasn't watching Chicago. If you could say that, you was not watching Chicago. That's bullshit.
No.
Not jacking.
Alex Caruso is one of those players that is going to maximize his minutes. I got big love for Alex Caruso. He's a hell of an on-ball on-ball defender. He's even, bro. I think his offense is underrated as well. I fuck with Alex Caruso. I just think that I just think Chicago sees the writing on the wall. I think they're just trying to make some things shake. But in the same breath, though, like, I'm also a fan of Josh Giddey's basketball. I'm a big fan of Josh Giddey on the basketball court. A lot of people don't like Josh Giddey, and a lot of the reasons have nothing to do with anything on the basketball court. Josh Giddey's a hooper. Josh Giddey don't need to be playing with a guy like SGA. If you got SGA, you just don't need Josh. There's no need for you. There's no need for you to have Josh Giddey. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, OKC, if they're gonna put Alex Caruso and Lou Dort on the same team, shit, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be fire. But I don't know. Chicago's they're on something else. On top of that, Lonzo's. I don't think Lonzo's coming back, y'all. I hate to be the person to say that.
Don't do that, Ox. Don't do that. No,
I got it. I mean, see what I'm supposed to say, Tex. The dude got on the internet and turned everybody against Stephen A. Smith because that's what people like to do. Just like we're about to get into in a couple minutes, that's what people like to do. They like to see some shit that they think is cool and just, oh yeah. That he turned the whole internet against Stephen A. Smith because he stood up in a chair. He said, I can't run. He said, I can't jump. Watch this. Stood up in a chair, bro. And everybody was like, fuck Stephen A. How dare you talk about Lonzo Ball like that?
Right.
Fuck you, Stephen A. You should stay off the weed. And I ain't seen Lonzo shoot a ball since, man. Like, come on, fam. Come on, Tex. Like,
No. Oh my God.
Come on,
yo,
Tex.
listen.
This nigga Lonzo got knees like me, bro. Come on, fam.
Nah. I'm not gonna let you rock. They just, first of all, they gave him new meniscus. Shout out to the donor that gave him new meniscus. So his joints is not gonna be going like this no more. You heard? He got some, you know what I'm saying? He got some situation that's gonna be in the middle, so it's gonna situate that. And listen, I'm gonna say this. I think
Stephen that reported what he heard, and Lonzo Ball tweaked out about it, and this nigga still ain't got back on the court, bro. Like,
yeah, but Ox, that's the point though.
No layers talking about that's his job, Tex. No layers. Nigga, to report what he hears. Yes, nigga, that's what he does. He's a journalist and a reporter. Like niggas be mad at Stephen A because he be keeping it real. A lot of motherfuckers just can't handle the real Tex.
He's not a journalist no more. Are you kidding me, Ox? You lost me. Holy smoke. Stephen A. Smith
is a journalist. Regardless of how you perceive Stephen A. Smith today, Stephen A. Smith is still a journalist. Now, with that being said, does he do mainstream media shit? Now, 100%. Is he chasing the bag? 100%. Does he say clickbait shit sometimes? 100%. But did he report what he said about Lonzo Ball? Yes. Was he right of Lonzo Ball? Yes.
No.
Were we mad?
No.
Tex, have you seen Tex? I don't give a shit whether his diagnosis or everything was completely correct. We ain't seen Lonzo Ball run up. We ain't seen Lonzo Ball in the layup line in 3 seasons, bro. So I don't care if Stephen A. Smith said he can't walk upstairs. The nigga can't play basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I'm holding out.
So Chicago needs somebody that they know could come bring the ball up the court. Josh Giddey is a hell of a point guard, bro. I don't care what happened 3 years ago during summer vacation. You know what I'm saying? Josh Giddey is a hell of a point guard. He's no good.
So here's my thing.
He's no good with SGA. But I am mad at the Bulls. Now, if the Bulls didn't get any draft picks, if they didn't get any draft picks,
there we go, Ox.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong there.
The bag. Thank you. They're on K2. They're shermed up. And that's bozo shit. You got to be on the dog food because there's no way you got the team that got a billion draft picks, and I'm not even exaggerating. They got a billion draft picks, and you telling me you can't even get one? You can't even.
Literally a billion. They literally got a billion.
No, you know what I'm saying? And you can't get one, bro. Yeah, Chicago, you lost me. You have no direction. You don't even know what you're doing at this point.
Yeah. Without getting a draft pick, I'm questioning the move. No, I'm sure Zach LaVine's out of it. I'm sure Zach LaVine's going to. But yeah, man. So that's a little sports news, a little hoop news, man. Shout out to OKC and shout out to Chicago and shout out to Sacramento. Shout out to the Lakers and Coach Redick. I'm gonna play some.
I'm excited for free agency. I got to see how the. Shout out to Pascal getting his extension as well too. I got to see how everything shakes up, man. Damn. Yo, listen. If Sacramento's smart, you go after Jeremy Grant. If Sacramento's smart, that's all I'm saying.
Nah, we cool. Oh, I want y'all to listen to this.
The police are able to use the press to make the white public think that 90% or 99% of the Negroes in the Negro community are criminals. And once the white public is convinced that most of the Negro community is a criminal element, then this automatically paves the way for the police to move into the Negro community, exercising Gestapo tactics, stopping any black man who is on the sidewalk, whether he is guilty or whether he is innocent, whether he is well-dressed or whether he is poorly dressed, whether he is educated or whether he is dumb, whether he's a Christian or whether he's a Muslim. As long as he is black and a member of the Negro community, the white public thinks that the white policeman is justified in going in there and trampling on that man's civil rights and on that man's human rights. Once the police have convinced the white public that the so-called Negro community is a criminal element, they can go in and question, brutalize, murder unarmed, innocent Negroes, and the white public is gullible enough to back them up. This makes the Negro community a police state. The police are able to use the press to make the white public think that 90% or 99% of the Negroes in the Negro community are criminals. And once the white public is convinced that most of the Negro community is a criminal element, then this automatically paves the way for the police to move into the Negro community, exercising Gestapo tactics, stopping any black man who is on the sidewalk, whether he is guilty or whether he is innocent, whether he is well dressed or whether he is poorly dressed, whether he is educated or whether he is dumb, whether he's a Christian or whether he's a Muslim. As long as he is black and a member of the Negro community, the white public thinks that the white policeman is justified in going in there and trampling on that man's civil rights and on that man's human rights.
Now, that is what hip hop and rap music is doing to Black America still to this day. That's so what Malcolm was talking about was more so the newspaper and the media and the news portraying Black folks as criminals, portraying the Black folks as thugs, portraying the Black folks as just savage beings. And I would like for y'all to take the time to realize that the media don't got to do it like they had to do it back in the 50s, 40s, and 60s, like Malcolm's talking about, because these stupid ass rap niggas will do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? When and we've talked about this before, when people all over the world are hearing rappers talk about fuck that nigga, I spun on and flipped the switch and Swiss cheese this chest and fuck that bitch. I did this to her and that and this and we smoke, we selling dope, popping pills. And then we wonder, oh man, why do they treat us this way? Why does nobody love us? Because we don't love ourselves.
But you say that to say just to real quick. I gotta counter that point. Now, in the bigger aspect, 100%, I agree with you 100%, and what Malcolm X was talking about, 100%. Y'all not wrong. However, there's two things that I gotta give pushback for. Some things are products of the environment, and all you can do is act on and represent what you have ingested, right? Whether it be, you know what I mean, through what your eyes, through your ears, and then what you see as your role models. Not everybody has the opportunity to have good, upstanding citizens as role models, or it's not attractive enough for some people. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is not, we're not
Text,
all
Text. We go through this all the time, bro, and that's just a fucking cop out, bro. You know right from wrong.
That's not a cop out. That's what
you know right from wrong.
So, you know what?
No. We can't get stuck right here. We can't get stuck right here because we only got 7 minutes.
Right.
We can't get stuck right here. I'm just saying, to use a day like Juneteenth to unite the gangs of Los Angeles. No niggas not falling for this. Like, unite the gangs of Los Angeles. Yeah, sure. It's gonna niggas aren't gonna be shooting each other tonight. Sure, right? And then to exploit Juneteenth, to spread more, because if you watching, because I tapped in, right? It's a lot of these dudes that's opening up. And the lyrics are the same, Tex. There's no love lyrics. Like, don't get me wrong, Schoolboy Q jumped out. You know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Q jumped out. There was a couple cats that came in there, had some good vibes. But then there was a lot of shoot 'em up, bang bang shit that I'm hearing on this stage. Like, well, what? I just want to know what's the message we're trying to portray, Tex. I'm not trying to call a cease and desist. I'm not saying like damn rap music. I'm not saying don't do the show, Kendrick. I'm not saying none of that. Like, get people together, do your thing. Like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. What I'm saying is, when are we going to have a call to action? You know what I'm saying? That was the what I was saying. Even for the BLM movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm like, well, what's the call to action? You know what I'm saying? What are we supposed to be doing now? Where is the, because when we have no path, we have no direct path, we have no direct like in a fire drill, you know where to go. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, the culture is under fire. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, this is an emergency. You know what I mean? Right. But there is no call to action. There is no direct path, no place that we're going. You can't bring people together on a day like Juneteenth because you know what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing. And then still allow us to glorify gangbanging and still allow us to rap about murder, to rap about violence, which is a lot of what I heard coming off that stage. If you didn't hear it, tell me I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of the promotion. I'm sick of the promotion of death in our community. I'm sick of that shit. I'm tired of the promotion of drug sales. I'm tired of the promotion of drug use. I'm tired of the promotion of destruction, the promotion of self-destruction, destructing your community, and then acting like it's okay because we're doing it on Juneteenth. Well, it's Juneteenth. I don't give a fuck what day it is. You know what I'm saying? This shit, and then the main thing about it, everywhere I go, I'm hearing this beef thing, which is, I'm cool with rap beef. You remember I was over here like, man, J. Cole, you a sucker. Like, you better body this nigga. But if are we supposed to just be sitting around this nigga? What was he supposed to be stomping on somebody's grave? Like, bro, what's going on here?
What's a funeral service?
You're exploiting the people. You're exploiting the people. Tex. He's manipulating the people.
Nah, I don't think that's an exploit. I think you're using the word wrong. I disagree 100%. I disagree 100%. Now, in some of the broad aspects that you made a point about, in terms of promoting, commercializing, fetishizing violence, black culture, things of that nature. However, you being from the West Coast and understanding how interwoven all of those things due to the systematic oppression that came out of it, it is a fruit of what was caused by the multitude of generational processes and trauma that's been brought out. It is a fabric of the culture. To be blind to it and say that and there's a difference. I understand what you're saying. Promoting it is what the labels do and the media does. With all the clips and they highlight this and they highlight that. But as an artist, if I'm an artist and I'm expressing what's going on in my community, what's going on in my town, what's going on with my people, like I got people that's in this shit and this is what we speaking on, this was happening. All I'm doing is reporting. It's the same thing Nas was doing. It's the same thing that all these rappers is doing. And to me, I'm not saying we look at Kendrick to be our leader. Kendrick is not our leader. It's not that aspect. But what he is a vehicle to explain what's been going on and to see what can we do to move forward. Here's the thing. There's two things that I can't get with you on, because in the same aspect, when Kendrick Lamar has the albums of quote unquote consciousness, where it's To Pimp a Butterfly or Mr. Morale and the Steppers, where he's talking about generational trauma. He's talking about all of these vices that led to certain things that happened not only in his life, but in his community. Everybody says, snooze. We don't want to hear that shit, Sharif, all the time. But when niggas is promoting, banging on and shit, oh, what happened to the thing? What about black culture, blah, blah?
Well, Tex, those are stupid niggas. If all you want to, if that's all you want to hear, then those are the people that are part of the problem. I'm not saying Kendrick is one of the least people that are guilty of this. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these niggas, that's all they want to hear because we're brainwashed. I'm just calling out what's going on. I'm just calling out the brainwash that's going on. Like for instance, look at this. West Coast blacks aren't known for anything but gangs.
I disagree.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I disagree with that statement. I disagree.
We out here on the West. We out here on the West Coast doing so much more than that. We're out here on the West Coast doing so much more than that. Building positive. We're out here building positive brands. We're out here being entrepreneurs. We're out here taking care of our kids, loving our mothers, respecting our women. But we're not allowed to talk about that because, like Malcolm X said, we want to be looked at this way, and then we want to ask, why do y'all keep hating us? Why do y'all keep abusing us? Why do y'all treat us this way? To say that we want to be looked that way is ridiculous. You can't say we do. Oh my God, what are you talking about, Tex? You know how when we was growing up, you know how nerdy it was to be on honor roll, how you would get picked on for reading books. Yeah, we want to be looked at as criminals. It's cool to be a criminal, Tex. It's cool to go to jail. If you don't go to jail, you're not a man. You don't got no stripes. If that shit don't happen to you, then you're not a man. That's where our culture is at. Our culture is dead. That's why they call them culture of vultures, because vultures only eat dead, rotted flesh. The culture in Black America is bullshit. It's bullshit. I disagree. It's materialistic. It's murderous. It's murderous. There's no love there. It's evil, demonic. There is nothing good has ever came from gang culture. I disagree. I feel I think there's parts of the sector that is infected 100%, right? I think it's like anything with like a human body, right? There's tumors all over the place. I agree. If we're gonna if we can put Black culture in a human body, there's tumors in a whole place. But however, there are some great things that come out of the Black culture. Is it highlighted? Right. No, it's not highlighted. I agree with you. Is it made fun of? There's tons of things that's made fun of, and I think there is gonna be a paradigm shift. But there needs to be people that have different polarities to do so. We can't have only one side and not show the other side. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why there has to be some form of balance. And I think what Kendrick Lamar was doing with this concert, I don't think it was exploiting. I think it was to show proper balance, because you had Tommy G, right? And the Crump Girls showing the dance that's influenced by the African culture, but then it bled into the California culture and crumping, and how that was a wave, right? The dancing that comes from it, right? It's not only they was only promoting the banging part, but the thing, I think the reason why he highlighted the banging part was to show like, yo, we can take parts from these neighborhoods and bring them together, and we're not as divided as they make it look like we seem. It is more of a sometimes we need the visual. Niggas gonna be shooting each other before the sun go down. Tex. And that could possibly be true, Tex. That was a money grab. That was a money grab. He did that shit. Did the whole diss thing. It was a money grab, which is cool. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Let's just stop exploiting the people. Let's not use Juneteenth as a day that's supposed to be about love and peace and spread hatred. You know what I'm saying? Because when I turn on the stream and I just hear shoot 'em up, bang bang music at a time like this, I think it's foul. I hate it. But Tex, I mean, it was a short show, bro. I gotta go. Let's. I know you guys do your thing. We definitely gonna run this back for sure. We got. Well, if you're not busy tonight, bro, we can do this for the graveyard tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know the vibes, man. Right, y'all. Yes, sir. Y'all know the vibes. Tap in, like, comment, subscribe. You already know the morning show, powered by the people, for the people. Hood CNN. Y'all know the vibes, man. Lock in. They say I'm nasty, man. I'm nasty, huh? I'm just nasty, y'all. Hey, Tex, y'all know I'll say what the people are afraid to say. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. But listen, I disagree, man. You ain't speaking for the people in this one, my brother. You ain't speaking for the people. Hey, most of us aren't criminals. You feel me, Tex? You like most of us are trying to live the right way. They try to put a blanket. They try to put a blanket over all of us. No, I hear that. But we definitely gonna tap into Graveyard Shift. We possibly could have one tonight or in the far future. But definitely like, comment, subscribe.